This episode is brought to you by Progressive Commercial Insurance. Business owners, meet Progressive Insurance. They make it easy to get discounts on commercial auto insurance and find coverages to grow with your business. Quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company. Coverage provided and serviced by affiliated and third-party insurers. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
Hello and welcome back to the Man Dog Pod. My name is Ryan Rosenberg, and I am, of course, your host with the mediumist amount. And alongside me is Mr. Dan Lippert, the host with the most.
Wow.
The host with the most. Welcome, Dan.
Ryan, I'm sick of this negative self-talk. You've got it.
Mediumist.
You are the host with the most. Yeah, you can say it.
Yes.
You can own it. Even if it's not true, why shouldn't it be true in your own head? Why can't you put it out there?
It looks like I was fishing and got a big old compliment.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And as you know, here at the Man Dog Pod, we are an improv and conversation podcast. We, of course, go out for free over the pod waves, and we have a Patreon. If you would like to support us, go to patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We got all kinds of extended episodes, videos, and other cool stuff. Thank you to everybody for supporting. But today, we also have two fantastic guests. How do you feel about these guests, Dan?
Look, a little peek behind the curtain. We did an episode. I left to get a coffee, and now we're doing another one. And on my walk to get a coffee, I just had, when you have those good feelings in your stomach, like I'm about to have a lot of fun. That's kind of how I felt. It was like, this is going to be really nice.
That's lovely. That's really good. Well, let's just bring them on out, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty, first guest, my old good buddy. You know him, you love him. It's Mano Agapion.
Hello.
Whoa!
Hi, Mo.
Coming
I like
hot.
that.
All this coffee talk. Yeah. Hi, everyone. How we doing? How are my dear old friends doing?
We're doing good. Did you just have a coffee?
Had one earlier today, probably on too empty of a stomach. But I love it.
Does that
Send you spinning?
Huh?
Does that send you spinning on nothing in your stomach?
I don't know. It's like, it's a thrill ride. Every night I'm like, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. And every morning, I gotta chase it.
This guy's got to have his Java.
Got it. Got a Java.
And the king of Java's here, so we have to bring him on. DC Pierson. Hi, DC.
Hi, the non-premium subscribers can't see it, but I'm wearing a sort of like Apollo Creed style warm-up robe that says King of Java on the back. And then two Starbucks baristas are going to come in from either side and remove it as we get into it. Yeah, I love the brew. I am actually.
It's really impressive.
I'm joking about the. Well, actually, I'm not joking about any of that stuff I just said. What am I saying? But I genuinely was, as Mano was talking about coffee, or as you guys were talking about coffee, having the same sort of like addict little thing where it's like it hits the part of your brain, the like mirror neurons, where you're like, oh yeah, I love coffee so much. I wish I was having some right now.
So horny.
I've gotten way too into my home brewing like flow during in what I'm now calling the classical quarantine period. And
what do you do?
I
Hot
can't go
brew,
back.
cold brew? What do you do?
I honestly, I was realizing recently, I think as a function of drinking coffee at home and having that be like a thing where I'm like, that's at least one thing to look forward to in the day. It's April of 2020 or whatever. I don't know if I like cold brew anymore because I've gotten so into making coffee at home. I brew hot coffee. It's pour over. It's it's like a little Japanese funnel thing called the Kalita wave. And I just recently changed my coffee server, the like little thing that it goes into that we pour the coffee out of. That doesn't affect it as much. I broke the previous one and had to get a new one, but I still like obsessed way too much. And
I love it.
I just like it. But Mano, much like you, I am suddenly conscious of having coffee on an empty stomach. I don't know if it's part of getting older, but now if I get coffee when I'm like out and about, I feel like I have to get a little something. Now I have to get a little cookie or something. Like now I know why the biscotti's there, and I like.
I
biscotti
have
all
to
of a
get the
sudden.
cookie.
I gotta.
It'll be good for me.
Yes, exactly. That's the workaround. Suddenly,
I had my coffee this morning with a Popeyes biscuit.
Really?
It was
Fresh or
so good.
old?
A couple days old. Funny story there too,
days
but
old.
I'll tell you this. I toasted that bitch. I put butter on it, flaky sea salt, and then jam.
Wow.
It was-
You kind of went chef on it.
It was awesome. Yeah,
you
it was
went Jon
good.
Favreau's chef on there.
That's right. You abandoned your son and kept cooking violently. I love it.
It was a little bit HBO Max's Selena plus chef too. It was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. That was great. But I tell you guys, here's what happened. I went to Popeyes and I tried to get the blackened chicken tenders. And they were like, it's gonna be 5 minutes. And I was like, that's fine. And they were like, okay. So
We
then,
really don't like making these.
Yes. So I ordered, they did not like making them. I'll tell you how much so. I pull up to the window and my order's ready, but it is not what I ordered. It is a family fried chicken tender meal with like a bunch of chicken tenders, biscuits, and 2 sides. And I couldn't tell. I first of all didn't know. I drove away and I was like, oh my God, they gave me the wrong thing, but I can't decide. Did they give me the wrong thing just to shut me up and get me away? Because in their mind, a lot of a wrong order is better than less of an accurate order.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just like, we're not gonna get exactly. It's so much work to do this thing that we don't want to do. It's so easy for us to make this other stuff. We're making it all day. That they're
Do you
just
think
like,
it was on purpose or by accident?
that's a great question. It feels on purpose, don't you think?
It felt like it.
The that'll be 5 minutes moment is like, I think to me the big hint that it was on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That'll be 5 minutes for us to decide how we're going to configure this lie.
And it worked on me. I was like, well, they gave me a lot. So I was
It's
like,
not blackened, but it is chicken.
it's a lot of chicken. I was like pretty pumped about it.
Yeah, heck yeah. Popeyes is good. I kind of slept on Popeyes for too long. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's very good. And remember when everything in society was just geared around their chicken sandwich?
Oh my God.
And we're still feeling the
Murders.
ripples. And like, I just got an Instagram ad the other day for Panera, where Panera is now like truly just like in its dirtbag era. And Panera, which used to try to be like, we're healthy, we're clean, we're whatever. There's a soup with like an apple in it or whatever. Now Panera is just like, we got a fried chicken, spicy chicken sandwich or something, which is insane. Like it's so off target for them, but then it just is, they're just like, let's just go with whatever people want. Like we're just all drifting algorithmically toward the same, everything being exactly the same.
Right. Still bring your laptop, still hang for 4 hours,
Right.
but you're going to eat a big, greasy chicken Sam.
It really has like
so
how are you doing
opposite.
fellow teens vibes to it. Just like, hey, Panera, I really want to talk through this with whoever's idea it was. Who do you imagine is coming in here? Who on earth? What is the circumstance
They
that you
don't
think
know.
someone is coming to this? Do you think you're trying to get the irony buyers that just like do it once and that'll get enough? Or like, who is it?
Every time I've been to a Panera, I'll be honest, it's mostly employees.
Yeah.
And they're kind of alone. And it feels like there's like 5 to 6 employees handling like 6 stations. And I'm like, it's all bread and sauce. Shouldn't there just be 2 guys, 1 station?
Wait, they have the least pin downable demographic.
Yeah.
Like it's all over the place. I want to say it's always been like one mom, someone who seems like to have just left the ER, like you're saying, a teen. Like it's like I don't know who eats here.
Right.
I think it's a mom. I think that mom is also like, I'm on the verge of snapping, but I haven't completely, just the bottom hasn't fallen out where I'm like, fuck it, we're getting Long John Silver's on a Tuesday night. I think she's like, this is still healthy. This is still whatever, but you know what I mean?
You're not getting the chicken sandwich. You're getting turkey.
And Panera's kicking her in the teeth right now with that choice to put that on the menu.
Right. I feel like Panera came out right before we all societally learned that bread was bad for you. Like it was like Panera, the new healthy thing. It's a loaf of bread and a piece of Caesar salad.
Right.
And then 1 month later, like Fauci was like, can't do that or whatever.
Yeah. Fauci.
Not a lot of people were up on Fauci at that time, but he was out there. Like, if you catch up on some of Fauci's older stuff,
fucking
Yes.
con from
This
the
was like
jump.
Fauci's Blue
name
Album.
is-
You know? It was like his early good stuff.
The thing with that Panera makes me think of is the moment in my life in my like mid-20s where you learned that like your family's fast food places weren't everybody's. Or like for me it was like, oh, of course everyone gets La Salsa instead of Baja Fresh. You go to Subway instead of Quiznos, and you go to Wiener
Of
Schnitzel.
course, everyone gets La Salsa.
I haven't even seen a La Salsa.
I see a La Salsa and I run the other
as
direction.
opposed to, was that the one that was in opposition to Baja Fresh?
Well, Chipotle, I would say more so. I actually did like Baja Fresh, but it was the first antagonistic one that came to my head. But like when I came here and nobody had gone to La Salsa, I was like, oh, La Salsa was the place for me
And this was where?
in Tucson, Arizona.
Right.
So, Dan, you had, speaking as a fellow Arizonan, you had so many better options.
It wasn't like
Yeah.
La Salsa always. But, you know, because there's like the places by the University of Arizona that you would go, or anywhere in Tucson, really. But sometimes you're just at the Safeway and the La Salsa's around the corner and it's just the easiest option.
Never had a La Salsa. Never had
I wish
it.
I hadn't leaned into defending myself. I should have just really thrown out the idea of Southern Arizona, Sonoran Mexican food. I mean, like La Salsa's where it's at.
La
I'll walk
Salsa
right
was
past the taco
so
truck and buy the
shocking.
salsa bar.
I think the other interesting thing is that it's like Subway v Quiznos, or that's like,
My
I
favorite
don't know,
Supreme
that's-
Court case.
yeah.
They stole our toaster.
Yeah, to me, that's just like two villains. That's just like
Yes.
the
yes,
Joker
there's no
v
good one.
Penguin. It's like, what? They're both
Right.
horrible.
Where's Batman?
Yeah, one of the,
Where the hell is Batman?
Turn on his damn light.
Batman should just kill one of these sandwich shops, then we know where to eat.
no, that's against his code, Ryan. It's important.
That's right. That's right. I think Batman should take out a gun and shoot one of these sandwich shops. I grew up in a divorced family, and with my mom, there was a shopping center where I would go to Togo's because I love Togo's, and she would go to Rubio's, which was right next door.
Oh.
And neither of which I love really anymore. But as a kid, I would get a cheese sandwich from Togo's that was just loaded with cheese.
Like,
I was a picky eater.
dry cheese, not melted. No,
Dry. It was a cheese. It was like cheese and mayonnaise, and I thought it was food. You know what I mean?
I get
Like,
it.
But like I was too old. Like that's maybe suitable for like a 6-year-old, but I was doing it at like 13. You know.
Yeah.
But it was weird because we would go to 2 separate sort of fast food places, and that was sort of like a routine we would all do. But then with my dad, we would just go to like a sports bar where there was no other kids. You know and so it was like these 2 weird experiences that none of my friends were having because they're like, no, we're not going to 2 separate restaurants. And no, we're not taking you to Durango's or whatever it was. And I remember my mom was even like, that sports bar? Like, why you got to go to that one? It's weird. It's just dark in there. And it totally was. I don't know.
That's good. That's one of those bars where it's like, it's a sports question mark bar where you're like, it's not. It just says sports on the side. Like,
Yes.
it does it really? It's like, oh yeah, no, they do have some pay-per-view like boxing and stuff.
It's most
Right. They had a shitty TV and a pool table.
it's mostly just announcing like it's weird men here. Like it's
Yes. We can't say men only, but that ends up being sort of what it is.
Right. I just went into a bar. Stop me at any moment. I just went into the bar. You don't know where the what's it called on Hollywood, the Frolic Room, and the clientele was so funny. It was like all aged out stuntmen.
oh
Like that was
Really?
kind of what I would call that demographic. Where I was like, and it's kind of giving me the same vibe of like men, like just
Yeah.
in the most traditional sense, almost men from like the background of a 70s sitcom. I was
Yeah.
like, who
Right.
are these people?
Just-
How did they get here? You can't park even on this block.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How did they end up in here? Yeah.
They all
Exactly.
claim that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Brad Pitt's character was based on them. They're like, that's me. I used to rent from Tarantino's Blockbuster, and I would tell him a lot of old stories.
Hawaiian shirt.
Every other guy in there in Hawaiian shirts.
And now it's all Vine stars.
There you go.
Right.
That's there. I just meant that area in general. Or no, I mean, it was, I
yeah.
guess, like 5 years ago when Vine was still a thing, but now it's all TikTok star.
Yeah.
Probably.
Did they transfer over healthily? I don't know.
But I also don't know that, like, I feel like TikTok doesn't, like, Vine was truly, it felt like it was just like, this is just teens on here doing whatever stuff. And then they all, like, immediately, like, migrated to other places. And now they're, like, you know, like Logan Paul bought a Pokemon card for $5 million or whatever. But like TikTok, it doesn't feel as clean to just say like TikTok, like people say like TikTok teens, but I feel like TikTok also is like, it'll be like a viral video will be like, this retirement community is making a bunch of TikToks or this, what it doesn't feel as clean to just be like TikTok star equals some teen.
Yeah. It's like way easier to go viral, or maybe not easier, but like, to become a thing because of the algorithm that people watch over and over again. Vine didn't feel as algorithm based. It felt like
Vine felt like you blow up, but you still have to move to LA. TikTok, it feels like, hey, do this from the ranch. We don't care. You know, like we'll send the money there, or you know, it feels like people are staying in their own lane but still getting huge.
Yeah. Right. They're becoming this guy, but I do this thing. Yeah. Vine also felt like it had to be like, somebody is going to do a bad capture of this Vine that then is going to blow up on Twitter, and people are going to be like, this is really funny.
Yeah.
But
I follow, there's one person I see on TikTok all the time who's a young lady with Tourette's, but she's also like, it's weird. It kind of gives me hope for the future, because she's just like a young lady with Tourette's talking candidly about her Tourette's, but she's like a young girl living her life. Like she's like, there's no part of it where it's like a sob story. She's like, I have Tourette's, so I'm going to tell you to suck my hole, but that's, you know, that's just my life. It's interesting. It's like that. There was no space for that in Vine or any other iteration of social media.
I've seen. Go ahead, Dan. I've just seen the same young lady, and she's really funny to me. Like
she's funny.
She has Tourette's, and the way that it manifests is like when she sort of has a tic, it comes out in like a teenage sense of humor sometimes. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, I really like that. I enjoy it. You know, it's nice.
It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's such a weird thing where it's like the thing that is making us the least empathetic and the most isolated is also like creating a new type of way to be empathetic and learning about people. And I am so curious what it will mean. Like someone told me that their daughter, who's like 11, like he was like, do you want to watch Turning Red? And she was like, another movie where Disney movie where a woman of color is portrayed as an animal. No, thank you. And I was like, oh my God, that is like 30 years ahead of my brain. But it also worries me that you're going to be trained to like find the wrong thing about everything, which is kind of what people do. And I'm like, that is empathetic and good, but the attitude is very internet-y about it. Where it's like,
have you seen the backlash, the 9/11 backlash about Turning Red?
No.
This is wild.
The 9/11, the people that did 9/11 didn't like Turning Red?
If you can believe this. And they interviewed them personally. Mahed, Nader. No, everyone, like, someone online was like, it's insane that they don't mention 9/11 in Turning Red. So someone said that, and then the entire internet ganged up on that person and has now been like, yeah, you're right. It's insane that they don't talk about communism in Turning Red. Like, they're just kind of like piling on this person and like mocking them because this person thought that they were going to make like a political stand by saying Turning Red should have acknowledged that these kids were present during the 9/11 era.
I am absolutely obsessed when someone like learned that the way you get value on the internet is trying to take something down, and then they try to take it down and it backfires. It's my favorite thing in the whole world.
I don't know how to find this piece of internet, but I keep finding it. So you will see it. Maybe you just find the hashtag Turning Red or whatever, but yeah, it's exactly that.
I've maybe taught. I went down a huge wormhole with. Maybe you guys saw this like last year. This woman was like using her babysitter, her like hot 18-year-old babysitter for clout. She would like post a bunch of videos of like my babysitter show like teaching me X, Y, or Z, or like me trying out the booty pants that my babysitter wears. But then she posted one that was like her husband doing the Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner. What movie is that? The
Dirty Dancing?
Dirty Dancing like lift with the babysitter. For clout, she posted it, and everybody was like, they're cheating. He's fucking her. He's fucking the babysitter. Like, and it became a huge thing. And so she had to post a response video that was like, oh my God. We have a very healthy relationship with our little young babysitter, and the internet is so dirty. And then it like, so it was her trying to use this like young girl for clout, and then everybody being like, this, you making fun of her. And then her being like, it's so crazy that you guys are judging this woman on this thing. And it's like, no, you just got what you deserved.
Right. Someone finally called out that this is weird. Yeah.
This is so
but can I say, Dan, the motion that you did for the lift from Dirty Dancing, I knew I couldn't summon the words Dirty Dancing in my head, but as soon as you started doing it, it was so evocative. I was like,
yeah.
And that's really the power of cinema, I think.
It's a visual medium for sure. And you can really tell a lot without saying anything.
Okay. So this is weird, but I started this little TikTok. Okay. And I don't really like being on camera, but I feel like I sort of have like a director's eye. So I was wondering, as our babysitter, if, every time you came over, we would just record a little one, just a quick little TikTok for the family, Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds sure. No
okay.
problem.
Okay, that's awesome. So I was thinking for the first one, we would have you sort of do the, the airplane feeding little Tommy here. And then at the end, turn around and show your little booty.
Okay. I mean, he loves the airplane. Like he loves that so much. He's been really, there. I even just me doing it with my hand. He's getting hungry, but I do want to feed him because he is getting hungry, but I do just want to say, Here you go, Tommy. Here you go. And
that's good. And pop that booty.
So do you want me to lift him out of the seat, or I don't understand.
No, you're cute. Right. And on the internet, they love young, cute girls. I wish that was me still, but I just, I figured if we show the cute thing of the baby, we sort of get moms and sensitive people. And then when we show the booty, we get the young men to watch. We're just really trying to blow this up.
It just kind of honestly just makes me feel uncomfortable. Like I have my own TikTok account. I mostly just like surf. I don't really post my own stuff, but I was just seeing, something about just how like society teaches us to value these things, and just sort of, I'm just really not comfortable with that. I'm just not comfortable being seen in that way.
Okay, totally. I don't want to pressure you into anything. Obviously, we're going out for a few hours tonight, and I want to make sure that you're comfortable here. So that's totally fine. That's fine. I'll just go.
Silhouette challenge. Yeah.
What's that, Tommy?
Oh, that's a good idea, Tommy. You could do the wet challenge where you put on a white t-shirt and then dump a bucket of water on your head for Alzheimer's. And if by chance it hits sort of a different demographic also, then that's cool too.
Okay, first of all, he is 3 months old. So for him to be able to say like multi-syllabic words and he's clapping and he clearly understands that is incredible. Like I just need you to understand.
They're really
like,
online
that is
early
so,
these days.
I just feel like even just that, like people would probably just go crazy for just him saying words.
Totally.
I don't know if we need to, the other thing even enters into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I put ice in the water, so it'll be really cold when you dump it on your head. And then we can see what the kid's reaction is. I feel like a lot of times when babies start laughing in surprise, that's what people are really wanting to see. So that's all it is.
I'm so torn because my grandfather does suffer from Alzheimer's. I just went to see him last week. He barely even recognized me. He was like, you're he thought I was my grandma or something. It was weird. It was just weird. So like that really hits close to home to me. So I do want to help. Like I want to raise money. But I just don't,
Okay, it's clear that this is uncomfortable. I'm obviously going a little too far. And that was Tommy's. Oh, Tommy's sad. Oh. Would you mind picking him up? Maybe we'll just do a wholesome babysitting video.
Tommy, come here, sweetie. Come here. He stopped right away. And I don't want that to make you feel self-conscious because like you're his mom and whatever. But
yeah, I could never get him to stop crying, honestly. I don't know why.
Chug like Badlands.
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
What was that, Tommy?
Badlands.
Oh, Tommy wants you to chug our favorite alcohol on video. And then if you get sick, who knows? Maybe that's good for viewership. We don't know. We just don't know that.
I feel like so many of my friends would make fun of me for like, oh my God, the people that you babysit for offered you alcohol and you said no, but like I'm going to have to say no because I am 18, I'm underage. I definitely don't want to do it on camera because I'm trying to get into school.
That's a good point. Oh no, you made Tommy crap. You made Tommy crap his little diaper. When he gets unhappy, he craps out of defiance. Tommy, I'm so sorry this TikTok wasn't going how you wanted.
I'll go change him. You guys go. You have a good time. You know.
Okay.
You're probably late for your dinner reservation. I'll go change him. It's not a problem.
Okay. Well, we'll just record one on our way out. Honey, you ready?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I had to hit the restroom one more time, but I'm good.
Okay, so you've gone 4 times now.
Let's go.
Good?
Let's go. We're late.
Tommy takes after his daddy.
We're late. Yeah, let's go.
Here we are leaving for the night. We're leaving our little Tommy with our responsible babysitter. There they are.
Hi, everybody. Let's work together to end Alzheimer's. That's just my little thing that I care about.
Get ready for back to school with H&M. Enjoy up to 50% off mix and match basics, new denim styles, and more. Find their favorites for in and out of the classroom at your nearest H&M or on H&M.com.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Splash!
Oh, oh no, my pants!
Okay, the water managed to completely miss me and just hit your husband and baby.
All 3 of us in the family are crapping, and you're just standing there dry doing nothing.
Hey, I saw you in that.
I
saw you in that babysitter video. I'm sorry to come up to you in the Starbucks, but I saw you in that video.
Yeah.
I just want to say you should be absolutely ashamed. Mentioning Alzheimer's around a baby like that who can't really comprehend the nuance and the pain of that disease, it was really hard for me to see.
Okay, I mean, well, I feel weird because I would say that there's just no way that he would even understand the concept or understand words, but he does say a lot of words and he really seems to understand a lot of complex concepts. So yeah, I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it in front of him, but I mean, that's a part of life, and I...
Watch this babysitter get pwned in a Starbucks.
So yeah, wait, is that your phone?
He doesn't even know what to say at all.
Yeah.
Please don't film me right now. You don't have my permission.
Oh, yes, I do.
Stupid babysitter doesn't know how to care for kids.
You've been pwned.
Okay, I don't spend a ton of time on TikTok, but I know that I think is like outdated slang. Like, I think that's old.
Pwned?
Pwned?
Yeah.
Fuck. Pwned is done, huh? What do we say now?
Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's
We
probably
see
still
this
out there.
guy like deleting a bunch from a script he's been working on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't, sir. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 18 and none of my friends say it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't say it either. Now we say whack, right? We say whack. It's
God
whack.
dang, we got to do a page 1 rewrite. Don't.
No, this is fine. We're good.
Fellas, do you think maybe you should be having this conversation in private? This is a studio meeting here. This is a development meeting.
Don't record me. Don't record me while I'm saying this. What are you doing? Are you turning me?
Look, I record all my meetings because I take a lot of meetings every day. And so I'm just trying to, remember what it's like. I don't have a secretary anymore, or I'm sorry, a receptionist anymore. And so I record all my meetings because I want to be able to look back. And then when you bring me the draft and I say, we agreed that the protagonist's arc should be more clear and her wants should be more, whatever, then I'm like, I thought that I said that. And, when you bring it back and it's garbage.
You're not going to make me the Karen of this studio. I am not a Karen, okay? I am not a Karen. I'm going to start filming you.
Oh my God, she's freaking out.
No, hey,
I'm not.
You do not have my permission to film me with I can only be recorded on the thing I'm already recording.
I'm recording you. Ow, he hit me. He hit me. Oh, he hit me. He's killing me. He killed me.
No, I'm not recording. I am recording. I'm not killing or hitting anybody. This is very clear to everyone
you
visually.
You killed me. Oh.
Scene. You killed me.
That's a real, by the way, that's a real Karen video that makes me laugh.
She killed me?
You killed me?
Yes. So this Karen gets caught this Karen gets caught stealing someone else's mail and then like a package. And then the guy's like, you're stealing my package. And she's like, I don't believe it's yours, And then he takes it back. But I think in like the push and pull, he like hits her with the package and she just immediately falls down and starts saying, you killed me.
That's like a Nick Swartzen Reno 911 level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Absolutely Nick Swartzen.
Swartzen-esque.
Yeah.
I can't get over I have this just the world that we're in, but like this I have this like feeling in my head that I haven't been able to like eloquently say, that there's like something cultural where everyone is so aware that everything can be talked about or seen, that anything that they do.
Yeah.
So everyone is constantly making the most heightened choice now, it feels like, where it's like, what is I feel like it happens in like basketball, where it's like, what's the craziest trade that could happen? James Harden's going to want to leave right away, and Ben Simmons is going to go to Brooklyn, and that's just as crazy as it can be. So it will happen. But it feels like that's the thing on planes now, where everyone's like, I'm being watched. This could go viral, so I'm going to be as crazy as possible when I'm stressed out.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you're right. It's a weird thing. It's also a weird thing too that like any clip is truth now. Like I think I saw one of these ladies freaking out where like she was in one of those like town hall setups, and she was like, of course, like those are also filmed, like where they film the entire room, but she also fell to the floor being like, they're shocking me or they're tasing me. But you see the wide shot where it's her just falling of her own volition.
Yeah,
but I mean, if someone saw her video, they could be like, "Whoa, they attacked her."
Woman.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just so and I try like my best to kind of not engage with the videos, because I'm like, this is I feel like in some way I'm encouraging it just by watching it. But then there's like, you got to see it. There's that guy in the movie theater that looked like Biff Whiff, like Santa Claus, who like won't leave the theater, and he's got his leather jacket on, and he's like, did you guys see this one? It was like, no, it was 2 days after the one woman did stand up in the theater that went viral.
I saw the stand up lady. What did he do?
This guy, like, he sat in someone else's seat, and he was like, what does it matter? I'm in this seat, they're in that seat. And he's literally like a 55-year-old man throwing a tantrum. And they just kind of let him go, and they're like, sir, you have to leave. And they're just standing there. And finally he decides to leave, but he says something as he's putting his jacket on where he's like, I still think I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong, but I'm leaving. And it's like, there is this.
I'm doing all the things a wrong person would do.
I saw that. And they were like, we'll pay for your ticket. We'll give you a drink. You have to leave.
I think he argues the free drink. I think they say they're going to get it.
Oh, he
I think they go like, we'll pay for your ticket. And he goes, I want a free drink. I should get a free drink. And they're like, sure.
Yeah.
Like
It's
he
like-
needed
yeah.
to feel like he beat somebody at something to
Right.
not be embarrassed.
Oh, it's
Yeah, there are also, I feel like the Karens get all the press, I think maybe because there's like the catchy term for it, but I do think that it is a more pernicious thing of like exactly the kind of guy you described, like the sort of like over 50, I don't even know if it fully just maps to like politically whatever, although that kind of guy usually it's like, yeah, he's probably a Trump supporter just like demographically, like white guy in his 50s who's just like mad for no reason about something. But like, it does feel like those guys are the guys where you really are like, you're fully dangerous. And it just comes out of a thing of like being being a dad who's kind of like caught and being like, well, I can't admit that I'm wrong. I feel aggrieved by everything in my life. So I'm just going to decide that this is like this shall not stand kind of a moment.
What I did, let's set that aside. The way you spoke to me about it, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Because they have never in their whole life, there's just cultural for like, I feel like most people and most men, never in their whole life been able to say, I'm embarrassed right now.
Right.
Or like, I feel ashamed. So it's got to come out in this other way because they can't handle that.
I didn't decide. It was a completely unconscious thing where I'm like, I had a moment like that recently where I did feel embarrassed, and it's a very common thing that happens to me. Like just literally this thing has happened to me multiple times in my life because I'm the kid from the Far Side cartoon that's like pushing the polling, whatever. Like when I was in my family growing up, they were like, that's you. And I had to kind of be like, I know, but like I was picking up food from a restaurant the other night and like, it was like hopping. It was like Friday night, whatever. I like pick up the food. I'm like walking towards the door. I have my mask on. I don't know why that matters, but for some reason it does just for my own image of myself in that moment. And I'm walking out of the door and I just, for whatever reason, like, it wasn't like I was like, there's not a door here or I don't need to like push it or pull it for it to be open, but it was mostly glass and just something about it. I don't know if it was just like, it was pull and I was supposed to push or vice versa, but basically I walked right into the glass, like just fully just like bonk my head on the glass. Like it wasn't like a screen door moment where you don't know the screen door's there. Like I knew there was a door there, but for some reason my head hit the door, made like it didn't hurt that bad. It wasn't like a real hard one, but it was a true like bonk. It made a bonk sound. And I just completely pre-consciously embarrassed full of this, like in front of this like cool Brooklyn restaurant full of people, just went like completely pre-consciously just went, and then
so a bonk and then a he.
Yeah, it was like in my mind I was laughing at myself, but I feel like the way it came out, the combination of like sheer embarrassment and just like, well, that's me, that's another day in my life, but I'm also not acting like it didn't happen, came out in this high-pitched sort of like vaguely Riddlery, Jokery sort of, and that was, and then I heard as I was leaving, these guys who were sitting outside all kind of be like, they were laughing in a way that made me be like, it's definitely about me. Yeah. But for some reason, the fact that I had laughed first made it like, I was like, oh, I'm not just a guy who is embarrassed because he like bonked his head as like a grown-up in this cool restaurant. I'm now a figure of strangeness. Because I'm wearing a mask, I hit the thing and I went, and so it felt alternately better and worse, and I don't know why.
Yeah, in the time you like got your food and left, they had created their own little funny story about you and like your little life that they just put together to make fun of you.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Hey, do you guys remember Bonk Laugh, guys?
Bonk Laugh.
I had another thing like that recently where it wasn't that, but just the idea that you're going to become something to someone else, where my wife and I have now started getting a babysitter occasionally because we have a baby, and that just became a thing where we were like, I guess we have to figure out how to do that now, which is its own whole thing. And just you just see your home in a different way when somebody comes into your, like just when you have like a guest over or anything, or family member or anything like that, you just suddenly see it through their eyes before they come over. And I opened the fridge door like half an hour before the babysitter came over, and I just saw that we had 3 or 4 tubs of sour cream in our top, because we had made pierogies recently and we had like used some sour cream. We had like topped it with sour cream. And I think we forgot we even had some sour cream before that. So we just had so much sour cream. And I got genuinely self-conscious that she was going to take, I just wrote this whole story in my head of like, she's going to open the fridge because it's a babysitter. It's a help yourself to anything in the fridge kind of situation. Open the fridge, see, and then we're just going to be a picture in her like group chat where it's just like, oh, and it's going to be a thing where it's like, oh, are you going over to sour cream families tonight? And I just wrote that whole thing in my head so quickly, like, and it just became reality to me. But I didn't do anything about it. I didn't move them around or anything. So I was like, yeah, we just got a lot of sour cream right now. I don't know.
Quickly marrying the sour cream.
Never.
Ew.
Ryan never mixed sour cream.
Marrying
It's
cream.
a cultured product. You don't want to mix
Yes,
those
of course.
ecosystems. I don't know if that's real or not.
Right.
That sounds
it seems
real.
like it. It's close enough. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So basically, since we've got the dogs and everything, we'll try to leave the house while you're doing all the housekeeping. And
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, either way, I'm used to either.
yeah, we just don't want them to be in your way or whatever. And
Oh, okay.
we watched Garden State like kind of as a joke last night. I'm just seeing here on the DVD. So
I forgot about it. Was ironic.
that's
Sorry, what?
we're not like that. Like we liked it when it came out, but we know it's kind of funny to watch Garden State.
Oh,
now.
I
just
see.
that it's
Yeah.
out right
You have
here.
the Blu-ray here. I
Yeah,
see.
we had to buy it last night. We had to get it hand delivered.
It was a gag.
because we
Right.
thought it
I
would be
mean-
funny, and then it wasn't on any of the streaming services.
Oh.
Weirdly, even though This Is Where I Leave You, is that his Kickstarter one? That one
Yeah.
was on streaming
Yeah.
services.
Okay.
And if you look on the DVR, there's going to be like a ton of scrubs,
okay.
but it's not. It's,
I won't.
Well,
Okay.
it's
I
okay.
won't
DVR
turn on
DVR
this
what you
TV.
want to, even if you want to have something playing the next time you come, since this might be like a monthly thing.
I would love to. Thank you. First of all, I hope I do a good enough job that it warrants me coming back. But yeah, absolutely. I won't be turning on the TV. I have a headphone in, so I'll be doing my own thing. No worries on that.
We named the dog Turk before Scrubs came out. I'm just noticing now that you're going to hear me call
You
the
did.
dog Turk. Yeah, it's an old dog.
What can I ask? What the origin of it was?
Well, I was a big Turok fan from the video games, but that was a little too aggressive. So we
Got
figured
it.
just Turk.
Okay.
You remember
Oh, that's
Turok, the
great.
video games? I think it started.
Oh yeah, the dinosaur
Yeah,
hunter.
you got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Including,
okay. And we did name the other one. We named the other dog JD, but that was only because of the Turk joke.
No, that's great. I mean, I love Turok. I think that's a lot. That I could talk about all day. Now, Garden State, I couldn't talk. I don't know much about that. It seems.
okay.
Oh yeah.
But
Well, there's some sweet parts. Don't get me wrong. There's some sweet parts, and there's some emotional. There's some resonant
Well,
stuff.
there's some funny parts. there's some
and
funny
Sarsgaard,
parts
I'll watch
there.
anything with Sarsgaard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in
Yeah,
it?
Brav.
What's that?
he's in
Peter
it?
Sarsgaard? Oh yeah, I think it's where I first discovered him. Anyway, help yourself
No
to
worries.
the fridge.
I don't want you to feel any sort of way. I am not here to judge your home. I'm here to make it clean and as beautiful as it can
That's
be.
nice. That's nice. We've had some cleaners in the past who sort of said some stuff that made us feel a little unnerved. They just noticed a little too
Yeah,
much. you know?
I know if you're going to be
Oh my God.
going home to your friends and saying like, "Oh, I got to go clean the crazy Braff obsessive or whatever the funny term for that
I would
be
never.
like." We're not like that.
Right.
No.
All right.
I would never call you autographs.
What was that?
Which is what autographs, which is what I call. That's what I hear they are called on online. I would never.
I think this
say
isn't-
that.
Don't go in the den if you don't want to see a lot of memorabilia. There's a lot of memorabilia in the den where we do have some autographs.
I am so sorry.
we
No,
just,
I'm so sorry I even brought that up. That was gauche of me.
I think
no,
this isn't going
I-
to work
okay.
out. We're going to stay home, and I think we'll let you go.
No,
I'll pay you for it. I'll pay you for it.
No,
but I just think
no,
that this isn't going to
please.
work out. I think I am too self-conscious. Even there's nothing you could say to make me feel better anymore.
No, I please, I don't. I just want you guys to know I've cleaned way weirder places than this. This is not weird.
Whew, good.
I cleaned a home where the owner was obsessed with Caroline in the City.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to leave, but before we go, you're going to see a lot of little cartoons everywhere, just little kind of cutesy 90s kind of. They look like they would be in a Hallmark card, but they're not exactly that. But it's like similar
Okay.
Those are going to be
no
everywhere.
worries. Hey, I'm just here to do my job. No need to explain it. I'm happy to clean your home the way you need it cleaned.
Thanks. And so that's pretty much what you're going to see is just those cartoons everywhere. And they're going to be all over the place. And just don't,
Yeah.
you also
Leah.
will maybe, I'm sorry?
Leah, you seem to, you love Leah.
Oh
huh?
my God. Leah Thompson. Yes. She, how do you
What
know
a
Leah?
chameleon.
How do you know?
Oh, just what a chameleon of an actor.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
she can do it all.
Just whether it's being Caroline in the city. I'm sorry?
Or I just wanted you to finish your thought.
Oh,
What else?
Caroline in the City or the mom in Back to the Future?
Yeah, the range. Both women.
And also older her in Back to the Future,
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think we all remember.
but
when
also
we looked
younger,
at that.
Younger.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm not here to look at your house. I'm just here to make it clean. I hope you're okay. I only use organic products, so I hope that's okay.
Why wouldn't it be okay?
I just want you to know, I'm going to clean it to the best of my ability. No bleach in my cleaning regimen.
Hey, thanks for coming over. We have a dirtier than normal house.
No.
right now.
Oh,
And
no.
I feel bad, honestly. I just want to make sure you're going to use industrial, major grade stuff because some of the, Heaven's Juice or whatever these freaking organic ones are called, they just don't work. So if you could use some Simple Green or Pine Sol, that kind of stuff, real ammonia type stuff, I'd really appreciate
Shit,
that.
I don't use. I do have some in the car. I do usually use Heaven's Juice. But I can use all the hardcore stuff, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Like World War II stuff, right?
Right.
Borax,
Yeah,
Comet,
yes.
So
Anthrax.
thank you for coming to clean. We just want everything clean here at the compound before we join the asteroid that will be passing by Earth. We just want it very clean because we'll, of course, be gone, but there will be a lot of news crews through here, and we want it to look our best. We want to represent very well. And we have our own proprietary brand of cleaner that our leader has created, that he's brewed himself, called Heaven's Juice. And you can just take all of this because we won't be needing it, obviously. We'll be gone, but he made a lot of it. So,
Oh, wow. It says right here, use it on your floors or just drink it.
Whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
this is our leader.
Hello.
Oh, and just
Nice to
yes,
meet you.
hey, hi, nice to
Nice
meet you.
to
I
meet-
hope you enjoy Heaven's Juice.
Yes. I hope you enjoy your travels.
I can't wait. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, to be honest. And I just wanted to give you one more quick thing. There's a lot of mad about you stuff in this. A lot of Paul Reiser on the wall. So just don't mind that stuff.
I'm sorry, but I can't clean this place.
What?
I can't. I cannot. I can't.
But you can use Heaven's Juice.
Yeah, no, that's not the problem. I think Mad About You is a despicable piece of pop culture, and I can't be around it. I'm so sorry. I'm here for everything
Wait.
else you do.
If Mad About You isn't the best TV show ever made, maybe that asteroid isn't going to free us from all our earthly burdens.
Yeah.
No. Mad About You is the best TV show ever made. That's for
Yes,
sure.
dude.
Heaven's Juice is based on it.
Dear leader,
As
you
a-
told us that Mad About You was the perfect two-hander sitcom of all time. And that man on the street shouted and said, no, it's moonlighting. And you had us follow him home and kill him and take out his entrails and
Oh my God.
write
I have to
moonlighting
go.
Piggy on the wall.
Oh my God. I thank you so much. I won't say anything. Have a great day.
Helen Hunt, Paul Reiser, a hilarious little New York apartment. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but the guest star spots by Lisa Kudrow are ridiculous. It's obnoxious.
Oh, Lisa Kudrow, we love her. Don't we?
Yeah, not in that role. I feel like it's a little, break the fourth wally. And I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying this. Please don't hurt me. I just don't like it, so I have to go.
Mm-mm. Of course, you'll never be hurt here, right? No one's ever hurt here.
Well,
Not here.
Okay, then I'll just get in my car and leave then.
Should we follow
Of
him?
course. Yeah, why don't you take some Heaven's Juice and we'll force you to drink it
I'm
downstairs.
on the fence about this whole group, but I do like cutting people up and writing Piggy on the walls.
Scene.
Thank you, Mano. Great edit.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mad About You is perfect because I was sitting here, I was having flashbacks to like old Harold Night improv shows where it was like, okay, Spin City, no, that was too popular.
Mad About You.
News Radio, I don't know.
Was Leah
it's all,
Thompson
like, from the
who's
same era.
Caroline in the City?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Leah Thompson.
Yes, I said it and then I immediately questioned it, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you're like, it was also the
wasn't sure
90s, so
either.
you were like, was Caroline Ray involved?
I
feel
was.
like Caroline.
I wanted
was-
to say Caroline Ray also.
right.
Me too.
But
So
had her
she
own
was in
vehicle.
Buffy. She was in Sabrina, right?
Sabrina.
Yes, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm. And she was in something else too, maybe later.
Maybe she was in that one
I don't
too.
remember. She's funny.
Sybil in Caroline in the City?
Oh, we.
No, Sybil was in Sybil.
What was that show with? What was that show with Seinfeld?
Fuck.
I have the funniest for you page right now on my Instagram because
Okay.
it'll be like videos, sadly, of just like hot women, but also like Greg Proops' Instagram keeps coming up. And I'm like, how did this cross over?
Same demographic.
Okay. That's my entire thing.
That was good.
That was good. I like this. What's like the weirdest thing on your Discover page? I like this topic.
Yeah, and sometimes I like won't click a video because I'm worried it'll start to affect my algorithm. Where I'm like,
Sure.
Yeah.
like I accidentally watched one video of like someone taking a pearl out of an oyster, and when you're scrolling through, it looks incredibly gross. Like it looks like you're taking a cyst out of someone's body, and so those started popping up, and it was like, Jesus Christ, I don't want that just on there.
Right. You know what I've started watching on TikTok a lot lately? Like I went down the rabbit hole is first chiropractors because it's hilarious to me that they crack everyone's back, but they also have like a weird perversion about it where they're like, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow, you really cracked there. And they clearly just like love touching everybody a lot. And for some reason, it's always like women in workout clothes that are like who they're, back cracking or whatever. But now from regular chiropractic, I've moved on to horse chiropractic.
I thought you were going to say satanic.
Satanic.
Frankly.
No, there's this guy that is literally a horse chiropractor that helps like, race horses or whatever kind of horses that people have money invested in.
Whoa.
But he has to just like take their head over his shoulder and go like, it's okay. It's okay.
Whoa.
But the horses always go like, whoa. And then they like look really happy afterwards. And it's so bizarre.
I recently
It's so
cried
bizarre.
over a chiropractic video because it
Really?
was this guy who was like, and I genuinely believe it, unless this person is an amazing actor. He was like in so much back pain.
Yes.
He was in so much back pain that he was just like, couldn't even get flat on the table. Like he was getting flat on the table. Have you seen this?
I think I just saw it.
Yeah, he like gets flat and he's like, "Ugh." And then the guy like cracks him and pulls his head, like pulls his damn head out of his his torso like a Looney Tune.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm better. He gets like, he's like, and he's like hugging the chiropractic guy. I'm like, you saved my life. And it made me cry. And I was like, I need to go to sleep. If this made me cry, I need to go to sleep. This is sick.
I have no back problems. This doesn't help me at all.
Yeah.
I just need to go to sleep.
That was wild.
Did you guys ever get a massage and then have an emotional experience around like, just like I've only ever had like one professional massage, and it was definitely like I didn't have a full on like but I've heard of that happening where it's like I definitely felt like this is amazing. It feels really good. It did feel like emotionally good as well as just like physically this is nice and relaxing. But I didn't have a like, oh, I like recovered like a lost childhood memory or something. But I've definitely
It
heard
like
of it
releases trauma
Yeah.
or something like that, right?
I've always wanted
I don't think I've
like
gotten there.
just a full uncontrollable sob from like being touched in the right spot. I think that would be such like you would feel so refreshed afterwards.
Yeah. I've had it from
There's also-
acupuncture, which is weird.
Oh,
Ooh.
that doesn't surprise me at
Tell
all.
us
I mean,
about that.
I've always wanted to try that. What happened? Like, what was it like?
It was wild. I don't know. It was wild. I was, of course, like embarrassed. of course I was embarrassed. Like I was just like, I just like start like sobbing. Like I busted out mid acupuncture and the guy like left. I mean, I think he sees it all the time. He just like left and he's like, take your time. It's totally normal. This happens all the time. I just busted out because I
love the idea of just like, that sense of relief.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't know I was holding on to something and all of a sudden like I have relieved myself of it. It always kind of goes like, is this pseudoscience-y stuff, whatever? But I'm also like, but I want that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
I know.
However I need to get it, I don't care.
I'm same as you. I'm a cynic seeking ultimate relief. Yeah.
Yes. I saw, there was a show on Netflix a while back that was like a Goop show. It was like Gwyneth Paltrow and her company or whatever. And they do all this like new agey, like the most crazy new age stuff that you need $1 million to even do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like kind of obnoxious. But there's one that's like an energy healer and it's like Reiki-ish, whatever. But they go like, this is your physical body, but your energy is much bigger than that. So I can like manipulate the energy or whatever. And I started watching, I'm like, there's no fucking way. And the person that's like the Goop person that's going along with it is like, okay, I'll try it, but I really don't think this is going to be like.
And this is a person who works at
you know
Goop,
what I mean?
So like their baseline for.
Yes. She's like, I work at Goop and I'm really working on the brand, but I'm a little more cynical than like I do the work.
She's
and
the
they
Scully
like
of Goop.
yes. But then she's doing it, and all of a sudden he's like grabbing the air and doing this thing, and she's like. Like it looks like an exorcism. Like this skeptical woman is like, her body is writhing around in like admittedly too sexual of a, like this guy is choosing what he's doing. You know what I mean? Why is it all weird? But it was, I was like, I didn't believe in this and I probably still don't, but I'd give that a shot.
Yeah.
You know, I'm interested in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because what if it's real and my cynicism is for 35 years keeping me like blind to something that's cool, you know?
Yeah, I also think there's just something to like people paying close attention to other people in any form that's not like aggressive or bad. You know what I mean? Like just sort of a like any amount of somebody is just sort of like, whether it's physically touching you or just like engaging with you in a very like unguarded way that it automatically feels amazing. I don't know. It just feels like I think we're so starved for that kind of thing, for just some other person to just truly just be like, I'm just with you right now. Just, this is what is happening. This is everything, you know, is like really powerful. It's leading into a very funny, I'm really leading us into a very fun, I'm just like, truly just like connection is so important. And just really,
I believe it. I agree.
But I remember I read this book called, it was a long time ago now, called Loneliness. I was reminded of it because I saw something going around where people were saying like, yeah, there's this pandemic of loneliness and there already was, and then COVID made it worse, all of which I believe to be true. But like that, like, and somebody was saying like, I had no idea this was true, but I knew it because I read this book, which was that isolation and loneliness have like physical effects. They're like physical, like physical problems. And this is like a scientific thing. And it will like, I think it was saying in the article, it's like, as bad as 15 cigarettes a day if you are experiencing like social isolation, basically.
Wow, right.
And I remember when I read this book, I bought it like before I was in the relationship that I'm currently in, when I was just like single. And I was on like a comedy tour and I was at a mall in like Iowa City, Iowa or something like that. And it was raining outside. And I was like in this bookstore, just like drifting around trying to kill time. And I just saw a book called Loneliness. And I was like, yep, that'll do it. And that was just also
Seems like I was placed in this spot for exactly this reason.
And then like, but then did read that book. And then ever since then, I reference it all the time because I'm like, it explains so much about everything and why everyone, I don't know, just it just explains a lot. But it was also the most ironic, or just like not ironic, but like on the nose purchase I've ever made in my life.
Was there anything from that book that you took and made like a conscious change? Was there any like one, you know, pearl that you bring with you that you always try to remember or something?
I mean, I think the idea that it's a feedback loop, and that, or it's at least given me a lot of empathy, both for myself and for other people, of like, if you are not in, it reminds me of that line in the Smiths song where it's sort of like where he says something to the effect of like, and there's a club and you want to go, you might meet someone that will really love you. So you go and you stand on your own and you leave on your own and you go home and you cry and you want to die. Where it's just like the idea of like reaching out for connection, but then because you're not in the practice of having connection, it makes it harder to find it because you're kind of like in your head, or you feel weird, or you feel whatever, you just feel way more pressure. And then that it's like this self-sustaining thing, and that just being really sad and giving me, I guess, a lot of empathy for hopefully like both myself at the time and in times like since when I've felt other forms of loneliness besides just like the romantic kind, but also, yeah, just the idea that like it can, and just how sad that is of sometimes like, if you haven't had a thing for a long time, that will make the eventual getting of it harder, which seems totally unfair.
Totally.
Real.
Yeah, I think that's a very familiar thing.
I totally relate to that and feel like that. And it also becomes like almost like its own virus or cancer where like loneliness wants to stay lonely for some reason. And it like wants to live through that filter of loneliness or depression or whatever, where it's like, no, you don't want to get out of bed. This feeling is good to be so like sullen and angry about everything or whatever.
This loneliness has made you weird. Are you sure you want to try again? Be weirder than you once were?
Yeah. I'm trying to unlearn that like comfort. Like fear is a place of comfort for me. And I feel like maybe we all, I don't know, I certainly feel that just being like, fear is a place of comfort. So like, here's the mind fuck. Even with anxiety or anything like that, we have the keys to let ourselves out of this jail cell. Right. You have the keys in your hand. But you're not, like, we're not letting ourselves out. Like, you could just...
You built the cell.
Yeah. You could just feel good. Like, sure, I have anxiety and all this stuff, but if I wanted to, I totally have the choice to at least start feeling good about things, but I'm just used to feeling weird and anxious.
Yeah.
What do I do if I don't have my little anger with me?
Yeah.
Who am I then, you know?
Comfort. I didn't know how much comfort was a part of my brain until I dug deeper into therapy. But I was like, oh yeah, like it's just such a place. Even this shitty place is a place of comfort, and biologically my body likes that.
Yeah, totally. But also it's like I think like everybody is like that to one degree, or it's just like literally all of our brains are like, we just literally, our brain just wants to take the easy way. It just does. Like it always is going to go to like, this is just the path of least resistance, like true, you know, and it's hard to like, to beat that because it also like makes sense on a level.
Yeah. Like
Your
familiarity.
brain is always just going to do what it's used to unless you actively go like, stop doing, and then it's like, and then it's annoying because I'm just to say this is somebody that's been in therapy for 10 years, like, and meditates and all this shit where you're like, I want to just have the progress be linear and forever.
Yes, absolutely.
It's so not.
Right.
It sucks
That
so much.
sucks.
Right. But I figured it out. Why don't I feel better? It's like, buddy.
Well, I think we had a big breakthrough today. And go ahead. The tissues are still there if you need them. And we did it. I think you're done with therapy. That was really great.
What?
That was really great. And I think you really discovered that a lot of your main problems are projecting your own truth about yourself, which is a self-hatred onto what you think other people are going to feel.
Yeah.
And now that you know that, all I can do is give you an A+ and say you're fixed, and go out there and you did it. Congrats.
Thanks. What do you want me to work on for next week?
Look, I have never done this before. You hit the apex, baby. I'd just be stealing your money from now on. I feel like maybe you could come in and I could learn something from you almost, because this is this breakthrough here. I mean,
no, I don't. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel so good. I feel great right now. It's emotional. It's tiring. It's validating to hear you say this, but isn't this whole thing like kind of like working out? Like you gotta kind of keep doing it.
No, because those are muscles, but this is just your body, your head. It's your who you are. You know, But yeah, of course, to get as buff as you are, which is, I don't know if this is crossing the line, but wow.
It absolutely is.
Okay. Well, but we know, and now you probably won't maybe hit the gym as much because we know so much of that was to make yourself look a way that you thought people wouldn't hate you.
All right. So what I'm hearing is you felt sexualized by your former therapist?
Yeah. Yeah. And he told me I was, it was weird. It was weird. But I told him about it. I confronted it right in the room.
So that sounds amazing. Yep. Yeah, you did. That's that one extra problem that you had, and you're good. You're good, buddy.
No.
Get on out there.
What? Stop. No.
If it's cool, is it cool if you have my receptionist bring the champagne in?
This is 12 minutes into our first session. No, stop. Isn't this a wedding song?
You married. You're at the end of the road. It's like, just like marriage is permanent and for good forever. What you've done here today is permanent and good forever. You did it. You married yourself. And
no, I have other stuff to talk about.
Do you just want to kick it, or?
This leads right into feeling objectified as a person, which I feel has connections to how my mother viewed vanity culture.
Yep.
No, don't just say yup.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is David, and I have been cured by my psychologist. I appreciate
David.
you guys all being here. Hi,
David.
Hello.
Hey, David.
And I'm just really struggling with being finished. You know what I mean? My life is going great, I'm told. I just got a promotion because I was seeing my therapist through my work, and they let them know. And now I have a lot more responsibility, and I don't feel better. I think I just got to the end of my 3-year plan, and they sort of said I was better.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling a little stressed about it. And I don't know. Guess that's all I wanted to share. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for sharing, David.
Thanks, David.
Go ahead.
I feel the same. I don't want to take too much time. I just want everyone to know that I've been to 6 therapists now.
Whew, I actually feel sorry. Let me interrupt you. I feel a lot lighter after that.
Nice.
Oh, you do?
That was really great. I think I'm going to grab a donut and get out of here. Thank you, guys.
Oh.
Yeah, you did great. I think we're done with you. That was
What?
great.
I appreciate that.
Me too?
What? No. We'll hear yours, but
Okay.
we'll go. We'll just quickly carry David out of here on the chair.
This is a wedding song. I think this might be a wedding song. Stop this. Stop it.
I think you might need to examine kind of like, what's your hang up with weddings? What do weddings bring up for you?
I would love to. But
Then
every
you might not
therapist I
belong
go
in this
to
group,
dismisses
unfortunately,
me.
'cause this is for people that were perfected by then finished.
No!
They beat the game of therapy.
Fuck you guys.
Okay, I'm sensing some anger.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Well, welcome back. You're looking good as ever. I'm glad to hear you have a new problem, I guess. But we'll see if we can get to the bottom of it. So what is your problem here that you got kicked out of
a
perfect person group?
Yeah, it was in the fixed persons group.
Yeah.
And I think I self-sabotaged myself
Oh, wow.
into not accepting that I could be done and perfect.
You nailed it. And so early, I guess.
Is this the therapy song?
Yeah, Hava Nagila means you have a good gila, which is your brain in Hebrew.
No, fuck therapy. I'm never going to any kind of therapy again.
You have a good gila.
No, I'm out of here. Let me just walk out of this clear door. Oh!
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Check out that guy.
No, I'm sorry. I just laughed like that because I was laughing at myself.
Laughing mask
Oh, my
guy.
God.
No,
Hashtag laughing mask
dork.
guy.
No, don't put your phone down. Do not record me.
Oh, he did that in such a cool Brooklyn therapist's waiting room.
Yeah, we seem just a bunch of writers, I guess. I don't know. I can't follow through on what I think about that. I don't know what it is. I got no move there.
Fuck.
I really enjoyed that chat, you guys. What a
Likewise.
nice little deep a bit of emotional sharing. Thank you.
chat.
Yeah.
Which begs the question. I hate saying this because we might have more time, but are we done, Ryan? Or is there? I'm looking at time and seeing
what do
where
y'all
we are.
need?
I think we're pretty close.
And as all well-organized podcasts do, you just kind of wonder if you're done at the end.
Did it feel good enough? Yeah, yes.
Dude.
I had a great time. I'll tell you that much. So thanks for being here, guys. It's great to see you. DC,
Likewise.
Is there anything you'd like to plug? I definitely really enjoyed I don't know if it's your most recent, but your short story from a couple months ago.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
About the musician.
Yeah. I'll plug that. Sure. You can find me on Twitter at DC Pierson, and then on Instagram at DEECEE Pierson, because I got on Instagram way too late to get my own name. And in the link in my bio right now is a short story that I wrote that was published on Joyland magazine. It's kind of a weird, like, David Lynchy, Coen Brothers-y thing that involves like country music, and it's weird and it's short and it's funny. And if you like that kind of thing, check it out.
Yeah, there's like a couple lines that made me laugh out loud in there, and also like nod and be like, that was really good writing.
Oh, thanks, man.
People who listen to this podcast enough will know that I also like really fetishize people who can write like fiction in it and release books. I really like envy that and am impressed by it. So, hey, great job.
Thank you. I am trying to remember how to do it. Again, like anything else, I guess, like working out.
Right.
Mano, is there anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah. If you like podcasts, I gotta say, I feel like y'all should listen to the podcast I do. Especially, I would say We Love Trash with Betsy Sidaro, because we have a great time there. We do a lot of improv. We do a lot of stupid stuff.
Didn't you guys just get high and try to memorize the Constitution? I saw that.
We did. And we only got through the preamble.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it was. Yeah, it's really fun. It's so fun. It's just like y'all's pod. It's just like a very open space to be creative with your bestie. So yeah, I have to go recommend that, and just follow me at my name on the social medias if you want more of that foolishness.
And you know you will.
You will. But
you're somebody out there who's like, no, there's too much fun, enjoyable stuff in my life. Come on.
There's too much.
Fuck out of here.
There's too much fun in the world.
I'm mad about you.
Well, thank you both.
Oh, no.
There it is.
And scene. Okay, let's do the plugs at the end of the show.
Okay, plugs. Well, thank you both so much for being here.
Yes.
Hilarious as always, and great to see you
And
guys.
thanks everybody for listening. We want to do those big special thanks to Annie Wu for our logo, Hannah Rehack for our social media and production help, Brian Holmes for our production help, and Casey Trailer for the theme song. Rock and roll, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.